What's up, everybody? Got some more variety for you today with Shotgun King, the Final Checkmate. Basically, you are a chess piece and you have a shotgun. That's the gist of it. I'd say it's a roguelike. You get like perks and stuff as the game goes on, and the enemies move like chess pieces. So if you know anything about chess, you'll be right at home. It's been a while since I've played this game. It seems they've revamped the menus. I'm not sure how much they've changed the game. So we will just do the basic game. Oh, we got different ranks. Alright, we'll do the more difficult one. And before we go on, I will go ahead and turn down that sound effects volume a bit. There we go. Throne. Alright, and then you can unlock different shotguns. The first one is just has like firepower, range, and like a spread stat, which can also be altered by your perks. Basically, he was a shitty ruler, and then the last Black Bishop is like, you've been a bad king. Yeah. So now he's got a shotgun, and he's gonna kill everybody. I don't know the lore. Okay. Basically, every turn you can move or shoot. You can see, the cone, as we were talking about, that you'll shoot in. And you don't want to move into the line of an attack of a piece. Which right now we're good, nothing is attacking us, so we'll just use our shotgun. Take out the big pieces first, and then you can either click to manually reload, or you can move to reload. I think I can move here, since it's not, pawns aren't able to capture forward. Yeah, that's correct. And actually we can just blitz straight for the king. Yeah, if you take out the enemy king, you clear the floor. And then between each round, you get a pick from two choices. You get basically one buff and one debuff. So the game, you kind of get a build going, but it gets harder. So let's see, Seer's Orb, you get one more search. I'm not sure what that means. Right click on a piece to predict its next move. Oh, so you can see exactly where something's going to move. But this would add a king to the opponent's side. And one of them is the False King, and he gets replaced with the Knight when he gets hurt. Interesting. Alright, this one gives us more max ammo. But the enemy king gets 2 HP. This one adds a pawn, and then when the king dies, a secret heir pawn becomes the new king. Max ammo is good because it's hard to get back ammo. I'll go ahead and go for that one. Yeah, you can regenerate ammo if your magazine is loaded and you don't shoot, like if you just move around. Alright, so we don't know which one the hidden heir is, but if we kill all the pawns, then it doesn't matter. So maybe that's our strategy. Oh yeah, one more thing. When you defeat a piece, you get a soul card, and you can basically take one move as if you were that piece, instead of the king movement. So that's pretty neat. Oh hey, next to the heir we can see which one it is. We'll just kill it real quick. King has... oh yeah, you can see the health when you mouse over. So one more shot will do it. And we can pick our next card. +1 firepower. Firepower is the number of pellets each shot sends out, so that's always good. Adds a rook. Rooks get -1 speed, but can fire projectile instead of moving. That's whack. Speed is a stat that basically says every X number of turns this piece moves. So like if the speed is... I'm not sure how the exact stats work, but... And then this one is +1 grenade. That's new. They give bleeding, and bleeding pieces take extra damage on hits. You right click to throw a grenade. But it looks like we would just have one. That would be good for crowd control, right? This one adds 2 pawns and a rook, but reduces the rook's health. I think I kind of like that. We'll try the grenade. And we still keep the Knight Soul from last round to use when we need it. That helps you get out of a sticky situation. See, now we're in line of sight from this bishop's attack, and our king is alerted by it, so we need to move out of that line. Now we're in the knight's zone. Okay. Okay, we have direct line of sight of the pawn there. Let's take out the bishop. And the secret heir. And I'll use the knight to jump over this pawn. So I can take aim here. I'll try the grenade. Oh wow, that's some good damage. And the king is bleeding now. Alright, the grenade's pretty sick. Pellets have a 30% chance to pierce, but they add a queen. Yeah, floor 3, it adds a queen no matter what. So more range is pretty good. Piercing chance is also good, but I feel like the range is more valuable. I'm also not sure what the grenade range is, how far we can throw it. I guess we can try that out here. Oh, it bounces around a little bit. Oh my goodness. Oh, the secret heir. Oh, let's reload and kill it. Alright, pretty easy early game. But stuff's gonna get hard. Alright, adds 3 pentagrams, trigger 1 to get an extra turn. Trigger all to get +2 firepower. That sounds really fun. Drag queen, remove 1 bishop, add 1 queen after 10 turns. So, if we end the game before 10 turns, there's no problem. This could actually be beneficial. +1 max ammo, we already have plenty of ammo. For your next black card, browse and pick a card from the entire deck. Oh. We get to pick any card we want. That sounds also really good. But -1 firepower on white squares. Ugh. Fire arc +30. That sounds like a pretty harsh debuff. I think I would rather take the pentagrams. Alright. So we just need to step on all of these and we get powered up, right? I'll use the rook soul to jump straight to here. We get an extra turn. And we got 6 firepower now, so we're gonna... We have 6 firepower, Crow's Blessing giving us extra range. So it's about to get crazy. I'll go ahead and toss the grenade over. Oh, yeah. Oh, we're in line of sight of the queen now. Don't want to get obliterated. See, we're in danger, but if we kill the queen in one shot, it won't be able to kill us. Nice. Oh yes, the secret heir. Oh, there's the extra queen. I'm gonna try this. Use the knight move to get here. Alright, our build's cooking. Get an extra ammo, but 50% chance to knock enemies back. I'm not sure how useful knockback would be. Then the karma debuff, which we don't like. The moat, non-knight pieces can't cross the moat in one move. That's really useful. Add 1 knight every 10 turns. That's not so bad. The moat's also cool. It adds a river right here, and this river, basically, a rook or a queen or something of that nature can't move across it. They have to move onto the moat first, and then they can move out. So, do I want to get all these pentagrams immediately? Or, I'm not sure what the right strategy is. I may as well move on to this one. And I'll toss my grenade. Does it always bounce back to the square I threw it to? I wonder. See this queen? If I move here, I'll be safe. Because it can't move through the moat, so I'll demonstrate that. Yeah. We can take it down. Hop over here with the rook move. Oh, we'll hop back. Take out the new king here. And easy round. Alright. Undercover mission. Reach the waypoint, choose a disruption effect, and play an extra turn. Another point on the map to get to. And I wonder what the disruption effects include. Shortage. Remove 1 pawn, -3 ammo max, -1 grenade. Our holy grenade, no! I kind of like keeping the grenade. What's the alternative? Adds a knight after 10 turns. Open a path in the moat. So my beautiful moat will have a path in it. I think that's okay to have one less moat tile. But now we're really getting lots of later reinforcements. What's caltrips do? -1 speed on bleeding pieces. That's really good, especially with our grenades inflicting bleed. 10% chance to inflict bleed on moving enemies. Oh, bleeding pieces take extra damage. That sounds really good. We got kind of a bleed build going here. Alright, cool. Ah, there's a too wide hole in the moat. So, something to note also, if this queen is ready to move, killing this pawn would be really bad, because then the queen would kill me in one hit. But since the queen is not moving... Wait. I'm not sure it's 100% safe, because I feel like moving into check is always, like, bad. It always results in your demise. So just to be safe, I'm going to hop over to this square to toss my grenade. Oh yeah, that's nice. I'll just use the rook soul to get straight in there, right to the action. Yep. Finish the floor by turn 6. Yeah, we blitzed the king on that one. Alright. When you kill a piece, a rat bites the nearest target for 1 damage. So it's kind of like a... What's the word? It's sort of like an automatic AoE, you could say. Scouting, remove 1 knight, add 2 pawns, pawns plus 1 speed. I don't think it's terribly bad if pawns move more often. They're not super threatening. Unfaithful steed, move range plus 1. Flip card if there's no knight on the board. Oh, so I should leave a knight alive, and I get plus 1 move range? That sounds really good. Also, with our cards here, there's always, like, there's pretty consistently going to be a knight on the board. But there's that karma debuff again, which we really don't like to see. I'm really scared of the karma, but like Unfaithful Steed sounds crazy. Yeah, going down from 4 to 3 power doesn't sound fun. The fire arc seems like less of a big deal if we just get up in things' face. I'm gonna just avoid taking karma. It just doesn't sound very pleasant. Alright, and right off the bat, I'll just toss the grenade into this cluster of pawns here. See if the Ravenous Rats get to work. Oh yeah, they did some damage. Alright, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm going to use the knight to hop from tile to tile here. Oh, and we just win like that. Cool. Alright, plus 2 grenades. That sounds sick. -1 grenade damage. Now, what does bleeding do again? They take extra damage on hits. I think that includes more grenades, right? Bunker, remove 1 rook, king and pawn, and plus 1 HP. -1 grenade damage. So we'd be losing a lot of grenade damage if we did that. Which is... might make them useless, but also... our bleeds are really good. So maybe it's worthwhile. Taunting Hop is fun, though. You can jump over a nearby piece without ending the turn. Looks like you have a fixed number of jumps. And jumps do damage as well. And that comes with karma. You know, we hate karma. Let's just go for some more grenades for more bleeding, even if they'll do a lot less damage. Yeah, and we will just toss it into the crowd like last time. Let the rats do their thing. Wow, amazing grenade. Got quite the arm on me. Oh, the reinforcements have arrived. Did we take out the air yet? How much trouble am I in right now? Well, I could just take out... Well, maybe I can't take out this queen. I'll walk away. Okay, nice. And we have the queen soul to start off next round. Nice. Welcome gift. +4 firepower. Flip card if your shotgun has been reloaded. Oh, so our first 2 bullets will have a lot of firepower. Which could be good. +1 ammo regen and +1 fire range. It's also really nice. But with our max ammo pool, the regen is not that important. We're not really running out of ammo, right? Add one bishop, pawns always promote to queens. We haven't had any promotions yet, but it could become a problem. Unsettled throne, heir +1. Oh, there's another hidden heir. That would be funny, but it doesn't seem like that big of a downside. I think I'll go with the welcome gift, extra firepower on our first couple of shots. And maybe if we're able to collect all the hexes and get up to 10 power, we could get some pretty insane shots. We're just gonna walk straight into trouble here. We gotta be careful. Again, remember this queen could get through everything, so we're gonna just back up one square. And we'll toss a grenade up here. I'll go ahead and use the queen soul to get here. We will take out the air. When are reinforcements arriving? It's turn 8? Okay, we got 2 turns. Okay, I thought I was checkmated for a second. But I can move here safely. Alright, the reinforcements have arrived. Let's not get killed by the king and queen here. Okay, these two getting close to promotion. Okay, it's really a point-blank blast. Oh, we only have 4 power, not 8 anymore. Okay. So we're going to... how do we want to do this? We'll back up a couple spaces. And then I'm going to use the queen to get over here and block this pawn. Get them, my rats. And we'll chuck a grenade here too, why not? Make him bleed. Get the bonus power, yep. And blast away. Alright. What do we have here? Black Plague, -1 fire range at the end of each turn. A random piece takes 1 damage. Sounds okay. I don't like the lesser range. After killing a pawn, promote another pawn if it's the last one. Usually there's more than 1 pawn left, so that doesn't seem like a huge downside. +1 firepower is always great. Removes 2 pawns and adds a rook. What do we see about rooks? Rooks are -2 HP. So maybe it's fine. That's a +1 HP. I think I'll take the extra firepower. I value where I'm pointing my gun more than the random damage to one thing every turn. And where do we take the bad side? Oh, remove 2 pawns and add a rook. Okay. There's not that many pieces in the back line still. Let's toss a grenade into the mix. Nice blast. Okay, keep in mind for this big diagonal here. Oh, attack incoming. Gotta move out of the way. Okay, there's the air. I hope that... Can multiple airs be a thing? Hope not. Alright, cool. So many years worth of new subjects. So much work to make them feel welcome and safe. All reduced to glass shards by one royal psycho with a shotgun. The White King would not indulge this. Not one more floor. Quite literally bursting with rage. He loomed out to crush this egotistical maniac. Oh shit. Big King in the house. I wonder if the secret areas do anything still. Anyways, I mean, we may as well activate our unholy calls ASAP, right? Activate all our pentagrams. So I'm gonna throw a grenade back into the crowd there. Toss another grenade too. Does it do extra damage? I never checked. Looks like it. Okay, we have 11 firepower with our first 2 shots now. We gotta make it count. Oh, we got music. Oh wait, the hexes reactivate? Yo, okay, now we're cooking with gas. 13 power. I mean, I could keep doing it all day, but I'm just trying to blitz this guy. I'll take some shots here. Oh my gosh, 13 damage at once? We just killed him in 2 shots. Wow. And so, it was that the wrath of the Black King finally carried him to victory. His turn to steal the White King's castles and subjects. They would have to endure his terrible rule once again. Cheer up, he would tell them. At least thou didst get blown to pieces. As he upheld his shotgun and laughed. Undefeated, he had learned nothing. It wouldn't be too long before a new White King rises up and the whole story starts anew. This has been Shotgun King, the final checkmate. Alright everybody, that's gonna be all for today. Thank you all for watching. If you want to see some more Shotgun King, or any other cool strategy games that y'all recommend, let me know down in the comments. And stay tuned for more. Peace out, y'all.